Good evening to my YouTube viewers. Today we will try to continue the yesterday class remaining features. According to Mr. Franz Fanon, we will observe during the period of colonial. What type of observation? To whom we are observing? We wish to observe the revolutionary process, revolutionary moments. At that time, the peasants never lose anything. Instead of that, they were identified. Why? Because they were participated in social change. And according to Aboli, the middle class peasantry played a crucial role, particularly at Russian and Chinese Revolution. According to Barrington Moore, here recognized the revolutionary roles, particularly at radical movement. Second point is, their roles is always depend upon the structure of the power and the power structure. And another point is, the class alignment is within the society. Sometimes the dominant groups, example caste group, religion group and ethnic group oblique cultural group. These three group people are not allowed or not entertained the peasant people to play an active role. So they themselves within their group, they are maintaining and running the society. That's why their power is less, it appears. So they were at the passive by nature. And peasants castes interface in India. How the peasants appear in which form it appears in the society. One is landless laborers. Second one is sharecroppers. Third one is tenants. Take the land for the rent and they will produce some amount, they will be shared. And then poor artisans. Artisans is not equivalent to the agricultural group. Not agricultural landlord or marginal agricultural or agricultural labor also. These three words are not equally good with the artisans. Artisans are non-agricultural people at the village. Example, goldsmith, blacksmith, barber and dhobi. Like that, what we call them, all these people, non-agriculturist or artisans. So the poor artisans. And another one is marginal cultivators. Very piece of land they will cultivate. These are interface with just like the SCs, just like the STs, just like the BCs, just like the women. Women is always with the secondary plus or the weaker sex in the family as well as in the society too. Not now, earlier days. And what is the status of the peasantry in the society? There are, if you check with the socio-economic conditions, they do not have the much work to do and generate the income. That's why we will call them as marginalized group. Economically marginalized groups. Second one, culturally. What is their status? They are also having the separate culture for their lives to perform the ceremonies. That's why we can use the word subjected. Yes, it is there. They are having some cultures. Third one is politically. When the normal actions they are not allowing, even revolutions they are not allowing, how they will allow at the political leaders? Or not even leaders, political followers, as political followers. So, politically disempowerment. And what are the social transformation had been taken place in India at that time to present time? One is land related, that is land reforms. Second one is social developmental initiative or the activities. Third one is new agricultural methods were implemented or introduced. Fourth one is bring the changes by simply rejuvenate the administrative activities at the Panchayat Raj level at village. In spite of all these changes by the government or by the some other landlord, something like that, there is no change in their lives. They were as it was as before. Only they are living for the subsistence, for the existence, or the existence for the subsistence. That's all. Vice versa. This revolution never showed much effect, much influence on the peasants' life. Once again, we will review the subject matter. According to Mr. Frantz Fanon, the revolutionary process during the colonial period, peasants' role is well recognized. They never lose anything. Instead of that, they gain the identity, social identity, particularly in social change phenomenon. According to Mr. Avoli, middle class peasant people are played a very dominant, crucial role at Russian as well as in Chinese revolutionary process. Third one is bottom more. Here, what he noticed, recognized revolutionary roles in radical movement. Those roles are always depend upon the structure of the power and the power structure. The third point is the class alignment is within the society. Sometimes because of the domination of some other groups, who are some other groups? The caste people, religious people, ethnic people, that is culture based people, cultural identified people. They were not allowed to play a dominant role or the active role. They were always with a passive role by its nature. And then peasants' caste interface in India. Peasant we can observe in three levels. One is what is the form of the peasantry at interface level. What is the status of the peasantry? What is the social reformation has taken place? We will observe. First one is what is the form? In which form they are appearing? Landless laborers, number one. Number two is sharecroppers. Third one is tenants. Fourth one is poor artisans. Fifth one is marginalized cultivators or the laborers. These are interface with just like the SCs, just like the STs, just like the BCs, and finally the women. Women does not have the primary role or the first role, always secondary role. And they treated as the weaker sex, not now, earlier days. And then form, it's over. Then status of the peasants in the society. If you cross-check with the socio-economic conditions, they do not have the much work to generate some amount of income. Only limited work, that is agricultural labor work only. That's why they were marginalized groups. And second one is culturally what is their status? They are having their own identity, cultural identity. That's why it was subjected. It is the plus point. They are having their own cultural identity. The third one is politically. What is their status at the politics? They were not allowed any active functions or revolutionary functions or any moment. How can we will expect as a followers, as a political leaders? So their power is less. Their peasants' power is less. That what we call it as disempowerment. Peasants are politically disempowerment. And finally, what is the social transformations had been resulted in spite of these changes, revolutions? There are four varieties. One is land related, second one is social related, third one is agricultural related, fourth one is administrative related. First one is land. Land means land reforms, land for all people. Those who are cultivating, they should have the land of their own. So with the help of reforms, it has been turned. With the legal amendments, it turned. And then, second one is social. Social is nothing but developmental activities, welfare activities they introduced. So some people, they get the initially some benefits. In long run, other people may also enjoy it. And third one is, why? Because India is named for rural based traditional country, traditional based rural country. So rural word, when you are using, agricultural development is damn needed. That's why in the first 5-year plan, we were focused our light only in agricultural development. So now we introduced the new agricultural techniques for the more production, more produce. And also subsidies for the fertilizers and seeds and the pesticides, whatever it may be, the government is arranging. And also another word is administration. Village administration needs some rejuvenation, some refreshment, some reforms are required. So finally we can say, in spite of all changes, maybe through revolutionary process or social movements or the legal movements or so many ways, either government and non-governmental way, but the change and their effect is less on the peasants. They're telling totally we did it, but partially they got very less amount of privileges, only for subsistence, for their existence. This is the today's lecture we completed. Please do subscribe. And there was some big point information is there. They are having some IAS workshop. If you want, please do attend and get the counseling. One is their idea. Their website is small letters bit.ly/3khil caps 5 number A caps. So this is the link information. If you wish, please go and attend and get the counseling. Okay, this is Bindu taking leave from the YouTube platform. Good day and good night. And please do like, share and subscribe it. By that it may pleases my heart. Okay, good day and good night.